How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. What happens when the narcissist doesn't find a new supply? That is the title of this video. A narcissist, who is a person who lacks empathy, an arrogant individual, someone who only cares about their own needs. It's always about me, I alone. That's what the narcissist is all about. They want to destroy you, to manipulate you, to control you. They want constant attention from you. They want constant admiration, constant recognition, constant reassurance. They want praise from you. They want you to keep clapping for them every day. The narcissist wants to use you and then discard you later. These people are incapable of loving you. They lack empathy. That is what the narcissist is. Now, this selfish, self-centered, egotistic, egocentric individual, the narcissist, when they don't find a new supply after breaking up with the old supply, that is with their ex, many things happen. Remember, the narcissist has a low self-esteem. They have this unstable sense of self. And because of the fact that they have this unstable sense of self, they don't have a good understanding of who they are. They don't know who they are. And that's why they are moody. You know, they keep changing from one stage to another. They are very unpredictable in the way they behave, in their emotions, even in their responses. They operate in the moment. They operate on how they feel right now. The narcissist depends on the environment. They depend on what is happening in their environment. They depend on what is happening around them. And that's why the narcissist loves to control you. They want to control everything about you. They want to control the environment. Remember, they have unstable sense of self. And therefore, they have to rely on their surrounding to make themselves feel better. They have to rely on other people to make themselves feel better. And that's why the narcissist must have what we call narcissistic supply. And when we talk about narcissistic supply, we mean the attention, the constant admiration, the validation, the recognition, the reassurance, the acknowledgement that the narcissist is given, the praise, and so on. So the narcissist needs this narcissistic supply, this attention. They want this, they need these words. They need these actions, you know, from other people to boost their fragile egos, to boost their supply. They need this supply of attention, this admiration, this praise, this validation to boost their narcissistic supply. That is food to them. It is fuel to them. It is oxygen to the narcissist. The narcissist, they may appear very confident people, but that's a lie. It's just a fake image they portray. They do this to avoid being exposed for who they are. That's why the narcissist must always have some new supply in waiting for them to boost their ego. When they are with you, they're already having some plan B. That's a new supply on the sides to replace you once you break up with the narcissist. Now, what happens when this narcissist doesn't find a new supply? When the narcissist doesn't find a new supply, they are in trouble. And that's why they must always search for a new supply, because to them, the supply that they have is always getting drained. It's just like fuel to a car, petrol to a car. The more you use the car, the more fuel you need, the more petrol you need, or maybe gas. So for the narcissist, that narcissistic supply is used daily, every day. So they need some more supply on the sides. And that's why the narcissist will always cheat on their partner. They will always cheat on the person they have, because they will always have other people ready to give them more supply whenever they need that. Now, the narcissist will do everything because they must have a supply tank that is full enough for them to interact with everybody else, for them to interact with the environment, or else they will suffer in a big way through what we call narcissistic injury. When the narcissist doesn't get supply, they will collapse. They will not only suffer narcissistic injury, but they'll also suffer what we call narcissistic collapse. Remember, the narcissist has a fragile ego. They are highly vulnerable to shame. And this also leads to narcissistic injury, narcissistic rage, and narcissistic collapse. So, to protect themselves, they must make sure they have narcissistic supply around them. They must have the tank, the narcissistic supply tank must always be full. So, if the narcissist cannot find a new supply, they will swing into depression. They will lose their mind. They'll be mentally disturbed because they have nobody to give them the attention they need. Now, remember, these are very vulnerable people. If they can't find narcissistic supply, they will start punishing everybody and everyone around them to boost themselves up. They'll behave crazily. They believe that they are superior to others. The narcissists, they need to protect that view of themselves, that they are superior to others. They'll therefore try to belittle everybody else. They'll try to name call people. They'll do everything that they can do so that they can feel good about themselves. And the quickest way for them to do this is to punish everyone, to be rude to everybody else, to mistreat people. This boosts them up. They need to feel better about themselves. And the only way for the narcissist to feel better about themselves is by putting others down. So when the narcissists associate with people who are confident, people who are like equals to them, it will not be very easy for them to get that quick supply they need. So they will look for people who are they're not equal to them. They low people. And then they will start mistreating them. They'll put them down so that they can boost themselves up. And this happens if they can't find a new supply. Because once the narcissist realizes that they can't have a new supply, then they're left with themselves alone. They look at themselves. They are faced with the real person, that is them. Then they realize they are not superior. They are not important. They are not all-knowing. They are not special. They are not unique. They believe they are valueless. They are worthless. This starts messing their mental health. They'll start to break down mentally because they are forced to be vulnerable. And this is what the narcissist hates most. They're incapable of being vulnerable to anybody. And that's why these are people who lack empathy. How can they even be vulnerable? They are good at blame shifting. They don't like taking responsibility for their actions. They don't want to be accountable. They project things, their weaknesses onto others. If things go wrong, then it is somebody else's fault. Now, if they don't have a new supply, they have a challenge on identifying, on getting someone to blame. Who will they project their negative feelings and emotions to if they don't have a new supply? Who will keep praising them if they don't have a new supply? Who will keep giving them the attention they need? So this messes the narcissists up. It breaks them mentally. The unstable senses of self in the narcissist will become apparent. And they will quickly decompensate. And they'll become more and more erratic in their behavior. And they'll be more brutal in their words. When a narcissist does not have a new supply, they become very careless, cruel with the way they use their words. because they are bitter and they must get supply at all costs. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. God bless you.